Looks like we're on and recording. That means we're off and running. It's been a little bit since I did one of these again. A couple weeks, 3 weeks. I haven't done one for this year yet. This is January 23rd. It's a Thursday, 2025. Car says it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Not too bad. Not quite cold enough for the big heavy winter jacket. Boy, it's been chilly walking out to the car at night. Light frost most nights. I think this weekend, I have to look at the forecast. I think this weekend we're starting to warm up a little bit. Or no, through this weekend it's going to stay cold. I think by next Thursday, where's this guy going? Making it straight. I think next Thursday we start having rain coming in, or is it next Tuesday? Either way, we haven't had rain for a little bit. Let's see, I got the green light, so we're gonna wait for the cross traffic. Not too shabby. I will admit these roundabouts they put in have helped this intersection. This used to back up so bad. Does help with the flow of things a bit. Of course, now it all lines up back here. Dawned on me, that's right about now be the anniversary of buying this little car. I finished 11 years of ownership of this thing. I'm starting my 11th year of ownership, right? Bought it in 14. January of 14. Yeah, this is 25, so I'm starting 11 years. 83,561 miles in 11 years of ownership. Motor leaks like a sieve. Transmission still shifts fine. A little crunchy when it's cold, but it's always done that. A little clunk from the rear end I need to look at this spring or summer. Bushing one whole cohesive team, first shift and second shift. We shall see. Once we get over there, 777's going to probably make some decisions and want to move people around. Right now, everything is unknown. I'm concerned about the new teams, new managers, new areas. We're going to be seen as the outsiders, I'm sure. Talking to one of our former managers that transferred to 6-7. Talked to him last night. Yeah, the senior manager that put him under was just a bully. Getting in people's faces, cussing them out. He was talking to some of his peers. Is this guy always like that? Oh yeah, it's just the way he is. So he needs to be careful or somebody's going to take him to ethics. Report him, HR. The senior leaders, little cronies, I guess, heard it and went running off to him and says, hey, they're talking about taking you to ethics and yada, yada, yada. The manager buddy got a phone call from the senior manager and basically said, watch yourself. And he says, fine. Just be ethical about how you do things. So he wound up getting moved right away. And then a few weeks later, that senior manager, I guess there were a lot of complaints against him already. He wound up getting fired. But that's what I'm concerned with a little bit. I've heard some stories about some folks on other programs, but we'll just cross that bridge when we get there. As long as I keep my nose clean and have problems documented. Here's where our backup begins now. Never used to do this before the strike. Every day. Somebody's diving for the shoulder. Tuesday when I came in, there were about 3 accidents. People getting rear-ended. They were all pulled over on the shoulder in about a mile stretch. Cranked for last night, trying to defrost the windows and warm the car up. Yeah, this adds a few minutes to my drive every day. Going home though, still wide open and clear. I sneak out right in between shifts for the most part. I think I'm catching the beginnings of the 11 o'clock crowd coming out. Not bad. below freezing. Makes for chilly evenings, but it's not completely unbearable. Makes for some nice cozy sleeping though. Idling along in second gear. Slowing down into first. Need to wake up. Clutch in on the brake. Ease out the clutch on the throttle just a touch. Doing the slinky thing. Isn't traffic fun? Article the other day, we're back up to one of the worst cities in, or worst regions in the U.S. for traffic. Amazon mandated their back to the office program, no more working from home. They're saying that's put a whole lot more cars back on the road. It's worse traffic than before the pandemic. Yesterday was nice blue sky. It's kind of a pretty day. Sunny when I woke up. We got this high cloud layer that came in. I don't know if it's a green layer or what. 45 down here in beautiful Everett, Washington. As we're sitting at the backup in our exit lane. Some of this is caused by the people that wait till the last minute and jump in line. Be surprised some of the black Chevys trying to skip in front of people. Because once you get up to the corner up here, you start moving. Toyota behind me that's crossing the solid white line like you're not supposed to. Like the ones that come to a stop in that left lane, like this bozo up here. They'll have their turn signal on, holding up the whole line of traffic. I want over now. You're supposed to do that before the solid white line. Not my problem, you're impatient. Don't want to follow the rules. When they come flying across this door point on the left, I've seen that many times. rest of the gang. Yeah, it's just kind of dead of winter. Haven't done anything outside. A little bit of yard cleanup after some windstorms and whatnot. Got a bird feeder for Christmas. I've been keeping an eye on that. It seems to be somewhat popular, especially with the neighborhood cats. Mine are slightly intrigued by it. Set up a camera sometime and do a little recording of them one of these days. Now we gotta watch out for this left lane. It's gonna start backing up here. Start grenading the brakes, some people coming up to the stop sign. I'm in, they want to hold off to the last second before they move over. But the people seem to be driving somewhat smartly today. Lane, which is the one I want to make my turn up here at the light. Ease around the bend. I am doing 10 over the speed limit. Got a green Chevy truck trying to push me from behind. So we'll just back off the throttle. Catch my turn lane, avoid the potholes. Cross traffic from the left is rolling, so that means my turn lane is going to be next. Parking lot's looking somewhat full. Stop when our light is green. Mile an hour in the parking lots. I'm at 16. Watch for the cross traffic here because they like to jump out and not give people right away. Toyota, let him go by. Gotta watch this little laneway here I'm going to go down to. People love to come whipping around this far corner and drive right down the center. Creep around this corner. It's been hit a couple of times now. A crowd that's racing to get out of here. The other side of this little white Kia. Beauty spot, eh? Well, that's going to do it for this drive. Not very exciting, but we made it successfully. No damage to the car, no damage to me. I'm going to go inside and let the phone upload this while I'm at work, and then I'll do the final processing at home. I haven't figured out how to access that part of YouTube through the phone, so I'll release this later tonight. Thanks for following along. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.